get this.
Right, there's a 1 inch drop over 1 metre, right? So it's 3 meters. It's 3 meters long, right? 3 meters long. So how many inch drop is that over 3 meters? If it's a 1 inch drop over a metre, you've got 3 meters. So you've got to work out how many inches.
How's it going to slope? Is it sloping front at side?
No, it's sloping front wall to front of garden, but it's got to slope 1 inch for every metre. So if it's 3 meters long, we've got to work out how many inches it drops over 3 meters.
It's going to drop at the same height.
Yeah, but you've got to, and then you've got to work out the handle to cut the wood. So you work out how many inch. If it's an inch drop over a metre, and it's 3 meters long, how many inches does it drop overall before it hits the garden? And then you have to work out the angle of that wood, because it won't be square. Well, it'll be at an angle, so then you have to cut that at an angle. So we need to work out how many inches it drops.
Right, do you know what I said?
What?
Listen, you put the posts up.
Yeah.
And then you put the wood on the wall that's supporting the roof.
We're not having wood on wall, we're having joists on wall.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Then just put them. We're not having a piece of wood across?
No. Well, yeah, but not on wall. We're having 3 pieces of wood across. The joists are going onto the wall, then the wood goes across.
Like that?
No, there's 3 going that way, then there's 3 going that way, what the roof sits on.
Wait a minute. Is there a piece of wood going along the wall to support the joists?
No.
So there's nothing going on that wall?
No, only 3 joists.
So it's going 1,
2,
3,
yeah.
like the beams.
Yeah.
2, 3.
Yeah.
Are they going to be supported on that wall? Brackets?
Joist hangers, what we're going to fetch them
okay.
on. Right.
Yeah. So what I'm saying you do is you put your posts up first. They're not going to go anywhere. They're not going to fall out.
How do you know how far away to put the posts? Because the joists are 3 meters long. Right. So how far do you know where to put the posts on the decking? You have to work out the drop. And then you know where to put your posts, the base. Because you could put if you put your post in over there, when we come to put the joist on, the joist might not reach the post.
Well, they bloody should do, because we bought them long enough.
Yeah, that's if they're square. If it's like a 45-degree angle.
It shouldn't be. What I'm saying to you is, listen.
Right.
You put your posts up.
Yeah.
And then you drop your the joists on the wall. You drop them 1 inch or 2.
No, you have to work it out.
Why do you have to work it out?
Because you need to work. First off, you have to work out that. Once you've got that handle, right, then you can measure from the wall to the post, because then you've got your drop, right, and it'll be accurate to within a millimetre.
But are you going a bit far here?
No, because then the post's got to be square. You can't have the post leaning, can you? They've got to be square, and then you join.
When I've seen builders put them up.
They've worked it all out before they even come to your house. They've worked it out at home on a piece of paper like that before they come to your house, so they know exactly how far to measure from your wall to where the first post goes. Bang, there you go, 3 meters. Put it in, and they know that by working that out, that they've put it in the right place. So we need to know if the roof drops 1 inch a metre and the joists are 3 meters long. All we need to know is
it's going to be 3 millimeters.
So right, so if it drops 1 inch per metre and it's 3 meters long, we need to know the end measurement, so we can get the handle of the joist, right?
Yeah.
Because if it's at 90 degrees, right, if you're tilting it like that, it won't be 3 meters anymore, will it? It'll be shorter because you're lifting it at an handle. Yeah. So we work that out. 12, what was it? 3 times. Right. So if it's 1 inch over a metre, if it's 1 inch over a metre and it's 3 meters long, how many inches will it be? The drop at end.
Just say that again. Oh, we're going in. You see, you've gone back.
Right, you've got 1 inch. You've got 1 inch.
1 inch what?
1 inch. 1 inch in measurement.
Yeah.
Right. So from the wall, it's 0 to the first metre. It drops 1 inch. Right. So then, if you've got it 3 meters long, we need to know how many inches it drops at that end from the wall. So then we can work out the handle to cut the wood.
Well, it's a percentage of that 3 inches. Do you feel?
Yeah, but we need to know what, don't we?
Yeah, but
Well, write it down on that pad. It's 1 inch.
yeah, but do you think we should go in?
It's 1. Just write down this 1 times
1
times 3 equals
3.
3.
1 3 is 3.
So, if it's 1 inch per metre, at end of 3 metres, how many inches will it have dropped by using that mathematic?
So inches.
Yeah.
Then you've gone to metres. You said per metre. You've got inches per metre. You can't do it.
Alright then. 1 inch.
Inch. No.
1 inch drop.
No, you just said 1 times 3.
Yeah, that's 3 metres. That's 1 inch times by 3 metres. It drops an inch every metre. Right? So if we've got 3 metres, we need to know how many inches it's dropped from the wall to the end. If it drops an inch per metre, how many inches has it dropped overall over 3 metres?
I'm going to work that out. Well, let's put 1 times 3 is 3.
Yeah.
So you're talking about 3 inches per metre now. Now you can't go 3 inches per metre. It's got to be in either 1.
It's an inch,
It's
isn't
either
it?
got to be in centimetres or fucking inches.
It's an inch per metre. So if we've got 3 metres,
What's an inch per metre?
it drops an inch. That means it.
What is an inch?
Right.
in
So if it
metres?
starts at wall at 0,
5
if it starts at the wall at 0,
centimetres.
if it starts at wall at 0, right,
Yeah.
over a metre length, it slopes 1 inch. So at one end it's 0, at the other end of the metre it's 1, right? But then 1 inch. But then we need to work out how much it drops the other 2 metres left. So over 3 metre length, how much overall does it drop?
It should be the same.
An inch. It can't drop an inch per metre. It can't be like 1 inch. Cause
Right, just a minute, right. Okay, let's just get this right. Right, look. There's the back wall. No,
Yeah.
we're not having that, are we?
no, we're not having that. No, we're having 3 joists.
So we're having 1,
2, 3. That's it.
Right,
Now,
so-
so if each one of these, if it's 0 here, right, and then every metre, it drops an inch.
Only 2 metres.
No, it's 3 metres front wall to
Is it?
yeah, 3
3
metres. Yeah.
metres.
So if
by
it's
the time
0
it
at
gets
wall,
there-
by the time it gets to end at deck in there, that's 3 metres. It drops an inch every metre. So we need to know how many inches it's dropped overall here.
Saying inches. 15 centimetres.
15 centimetres.
Well, because if that's naught,
Yeah.
that 3 metres, 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
and an inch is like, so it's got to be like 15 centimetres drop.
From if it's an inch a metre.
Stop saying inches!
Well, all right then. 25 millimetres per metre.
Oh, now that talking down. I
Well,
don't do millimetres.
how many millimetres is in a metre? Eh?
300,
In a metre.
is there?
And there's 300 in a foot.
Oh, Stephen, stop doing that. You're talking about feet and inches. Just go in one.
Right.
Just go
What?
in one. Stop saying.
One what?
Stop saying a foot and an inch. Centimetres.
Right, how many centimetres in a metre?
36.
Right,
And we've got 3 36s.
yeah.
What's 3 36s? 3 9s. What's 3 9s? 18.
18,
3 3s 9. 98. So
98.
it's 98
Right.
centimetres.
Drop
Yeah.
from wall.
From wall to there is
Yeah.
98 centimetres.
98 centimetre drop.
Right.
Which is what in inches?
Stop saying drop.
Well, drop. I mean the
I know
slope.
what you mean. Right, so 98.
Right. So how many? So what's that in inches then? 98 centimeters.
Why are you doing that?
Because we need to. Because we need to. It's going to be 7 foot tall, isn't it? It's 7 feet tall.
It's 8 foot.
No, I'm going to cut a foot off it.
Why?
Because it'd be too high. We want it 7 foot, not 8 foot.
Why don't we want it 8 foot?
Because if we have it 8 foot, it'll be flat roof. We don't want a flat roof. We want it sloping. That's why we need to work out how much.
Just have it higher up wall.
I've what higher up wall?
Joyce.
Right. So it's going to be 8 foot at front, and then what at back? How many feet at back do you want it? That's what I'm saying. You have to work out the drop. If you work out the drop, it determines how high up the wall it goes.
We want it as high as that shed